Welcome to Music and Arts 7, Quarter 1, Week 3, under MATATAG curriculum. And this is your teacher, Zakura. Theme: Contemporary and Emerging Music and Arts of the Philippines and the Southeast Asia and their cultural influences. Lesson focus: Characteristics of performing and visual arts. Lesson objectives: Identify the key subjects, themes, concepts, mediums, processes, techniques, and practices applied in the contemporary performing and visual arts of the Philippines and selected Southeast Asian countries. Analyze the artistic concepts of contemporary and emerging performing and visual arts in the Philippines and selected Southeast Asian countries. Appreciate the artistic diversity and identity of the Philippines and Southeast Asian country. Activity: Duck, cover and hold. Duck if the photo belongs to the performing arts group. Cover if the photo belongs to the visual arts. Hold, a friend if you are unsure whether the photo is an art or not. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And lastly, number 5. Remember, performing arts include a range of disciplines which are performed in front of a live audience, including theater, music, and dance. Visual arts are art that meet the eye and evoke an emotion through an expression of skill and imagination. They include the most ancient forms, such as painting and drawing, and the arts that were born thanks to the development of technology, like sculpture, print making, photography, and installation art. Lesson purpose. Activity 2: Fact finding. The class will be grouped into four. Groups 1 and 3 will research and discover different performing arts, popular music, theater, and arts of the countries Indonesia, Thailand, and Singapore, while groups 2 and 4 will research and discover visual arts, weaving, architecture, and film of the countries Vietnam, Philippines, and Malaysia. Write your output using the table and present it to the class. Here is the rubrics for group reporting. Characteristics of performing and visual arts. Subject. This term refers to the main idea expressed in an artwork. It answers the question what the artwork is all about. Theme. This refers to the learning focus of a particular discipline taught within a particular period. Concept is a visual representation that tells a story or conveys a certain look. It is commonly used in film and video games to convey a vision and set the tone for an entire game or movie. Medium. This refers to any material used to create an artwork. Techniques. This refers to the tools and methods used to bring about a desired outcome. Processes. This refers to a series of actions, steps, and procedures taken in order to achieve a particular output. Performing arts versus visual arts. In terms of concept, performing arts focuses on the expression of ideas through live action and interaction with an audience. Visual arts centers on the creation of static or dynamic visual works to convey meaning or provoke thought. Based in medium, performing arts utilizes the human body, voice, and instruments. Visual arts employs materials like paint, clay, metal, fabric, digital tools, etc. Subjects. Performing arts includes live performances such as theater, dance, music, and opera. Visual arts encompasses visual creations like painting, sculpture, photography, and film. Theme: Performing arts often explores narratives, emotions, and cultural stories. Visual arts can depict abstract ideas, social commentary, personal experiences, or natural beauty. What are the examples of performing arts and visual arts? Performing arts: vocal, instrumental, theater, dance. Visual arts: film, animation, architecture, comics, weaving, documentation. Performing arts: popular music. Popular music is a contemporary form of music that appeals to a very wide audience. Popular music literally means music of the populace, similar to traditional folk music of the past. As it developed in the 20th century, pop music, as it has come to be called, generally consisted of music for entertainment of large number of people, whether on radio or in live performances.
Wahayalah, benarkah satu harapan?
Angkor
Kemana lagi harus mencari? Kau sandarkan sejenak beban diri. Kau taburkan คืนที่ไร้แสงไฟ วันที่ใจมัวมนขอเพียงใครสักคนห่วงใยกัน วันที่เสียน้ำตา วันที่ฟ้าเปลี่ยนพัน เธอก็ยังมีฉันอยู่ทั้งคน ฝนที่ตกทางโน้น
Popular music artist of Singapore. Theater arts. Theater arts. Theater or theater is a collaborative form of performing art that uses live performers, usually actors or actresses, to present the experience of a real or imagined event before a live audience in a specific place, often a stage. The performers may communicate this experience to the audience through combinations of gesture, speech, song, music, and dance. It is the oldest form of drama, though live theater has now been joined by modern recorded forms. Theater arts of Indonesia. Indonesian theater arts have roots in traditional forms that date back centuries, influenced by local myth, folklore, and religious practices. The sober, majestic, and profound court arts of Eastern and Central Java, where Javanese is spoken, include wayang kulit, shadow theater, wayang orang, unmasked dance, and wayang topeng, masked dance. Theater arts of Thailand. Folk lakon jatri, lakon night, female dance, and dance drama, horn, mask, pantomime, and likai, popular theater, are Thailand's chief performing arts. A Thai version of the Khmer Nang Sbek shadow play, Nang Yai, occupied an important place in court as a Brahmanic related ritual performance of the Ramayana. Thai scholars describe it as the source of Kon Mas pantomime. Dance. In the context of performing arts, dance generally refers to human movement, typically rhythmic and to music, used as a form of audience entertainment in a performance setting. In the parts of Southeast Asia influenced by Indian forms, everywhere except for Vietnam and the Philippines, non dramatic and dramatic dance are both known. Non-dramatic or pure dances that do not express emotional states of characters are numerous in both folk and court traditions. Dance of Indonesia. Throughout Indonesia, dance is an ancient tradition, but there is no singular Indonesian dance, since dance of Indonesia is vast. Example is the ketjak, or monkey dance, as many as 150 village men sitting in concentric circles around a flaming lamp, chant, and gesticulate in unison until in trance they appear to have become ecstatically possessed by the spirits of monkeys. This performance, however, has no ritual function of altering an earthly condition. Dance of Thailand. Dance in Thailand is the main dramatic art form in Thailand. Thai dance can be divided into two major categories: high art, classical dance, and low art, folk dance. Dance of Singapore. Singapore's dance scene has a wide range of artists and groups spanning across many genres, from traditional forms to contemporary and street. Visual arts. Weaving. In the Southeast Asian archipelago, making cloth is regarded as the archetypal form of women's work and creativity. Traditionally, women learned the textile arts, typically weaving or making batik, before they were eligible for marriage. Later in life, excelling in making cloth and especially in mastering complex natural dye processes was regarded as the highest measure of a woman's achievement. Weaving of Vietnam. Vietnamese weaving often involves intricate patterns and designs using techniques such as ikat, brocade, and batik. Silk weaving has been developed for a long time in Vietnam. Weaving of Philippines. Textile weaving is a long held tradition in the Philippines and is significant to its communities. The textiles produced differ between regions depending on the materials available and can be woven from fibers derived from pineapple, cotton, abaca, silk, and bark. Weaving of Malaysia. Sungkit is a traditional Malaysian hand-woven fabric created by women in the Malay Peninsula and Sarawak. Visual arts, architecture. Architecture of Vietnam, Philippines, and Malaysia. Film of Vietnam, Philippines, and Malaysia. Activity 3. The Artist. 10 minutes. Instruction. Match the picture of artists who influenced the contemporary arts of Southeast Asian art in column A to the name and their contribution in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer in your notebook. Pause this video if you need more time. Watch and listen to the music video. This is activity 4, The Superstar.
โดนเธอชอบทางหัวใจหากปล่อยไว้คงไม่ทันโปรดเถอะนะมารักกันในฉันนั้นได้ดูแลเธอได้ไหมเธอจะรู้ไหมว่าใครเฝ้ารอจากวันนั้นภาวนาให้ได้เจอหน้ากันอีกครั้งหนึ่งแม้ว่าเจอกันในฝันทุกวันก็ยังคิด
Reflection. Which music are you familiar with? Which video did you enjoy the most and why? Which song can you relate to? SB19 or SB5? Activity 5. I connected. In your notebook, answer the given question. Number 1. Do you think the song Spark by SB5 Thailand band, and Gento by SB19, a Filipino band, can be considered popular music. Why? Number two, what is the most evidence of similarities and differences between the two videos? And number three, based on what you heard, can you identify the subject, themes, concepts, medium, processes, techniques, and practices? Bonus! Legendary Southeast Asian singers. Reflection question. Based on recent activity, how do contemporary and emerging music and arts influence the country's cultural identity and diversity? As a grade 7 student, how would you show your appreciation for the Filipino performing and visual artworks? Activity. Describe me. Objective. Examine and compare the weaving techniques, materials, and patterns of each Southeast Asian country. Analyze technical aspects of weaving, including loom types, weaving methods, dyeing techniques, and tools employed in Southeast Asian countries, highlighting the similarities and differences across the region. Materials needed: ballpen, paper, and learning activity sheets. In your learning activity sheet, identify the use characteristics or techniques applied in the weaving artworks below.
Producing Cambodian seal ikat is a time-consuming, expensive, and difficult process. The results are undeniably beautiful, but the challenges in the creation are driving this traditional craft towards extinction. Cây Khmer Association, with a team of 8 weavers in Takao province, is one of the few Cambodian non-profits struggling to preserve this traditional seal ikat handicraft.
ខ្ញុំបើកប្រហែលជាអាច2ឆ្នាំជាងនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងណា We use imported dyes and silk. When we create a silk e-card from these materials, it is no longer Cambodian. So I started this association hoping to create something truly Cambodian by using Cambodian natural dyes from the nests of Khmer Lek insects, the bark of prahut tree, maclure tree, and indigo, also known as plek. These are the four primary colors we use to mix and produce textiles and silk e-cards.
The Cambodian Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts.
The links of the videos will be in the comments section. Take Me Home Activity, a movie review. Instruction. Watch the movie in YouTube and answer the following questions. Shirkers is a 2018 documentary film directed by Sandy Tan, a Singaporean-born writer and filmmaker who serves as the film's main subject. The documentary tells the story of Tan and her friends who, in the early 1990s, set out to make a surreal and ambitious indie film in Singapore called Shirkers. Number one, what kind of movie is it? An action movie, comedy, horror, sci-fi, war, thriller, animated? Number two, what is the title? Number three, what are some notable similarities between the filmmaking industries of Singapore, the Philippines, and other Asian countries? And number four, based on what you have watched and heard, can you identify the subject, themes, concepts, medium, processes, techniques, and practices? See you around. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Here are the references.